Actually, I think practice has been going pretty well. It's always nice when you have a lot of returners. And like everybody knows, we have 5 seniors this year that are back. So, it makes practice. They know what's going on and what's expected, and they kind of help the younger players.
Players coming back from injury.
Yeah, Asia, she's a little stiff. When she went 3 days in a row, kind of a stiff, a little sore, but she's fighting through it. Jess Hartley, you wouldn't even know she had an injury. She kind of scares me on the floor. She's taking charges and jumping around and all that. I want to relax a little bit, but, Jess only goes one speed, so she's doing well. Lene Montgomery's knee is bothering her a little bit, so she's sat out. Our last practice probably won't practice today, so we'll see what her status is.
Has it been, I know you mentioned last week about the refs possibly calling games closer. You're on the conference call.
Yeah. That's, I guess it's part of that. They call it the white paper or something like that. Yeah, I've been getting emails, and the conference been sending information that, and there's going to be a conference call with, the head of officials in the Big 12 about it's going to be called a lot closer. And quite frankly, I don't know how it can be called any closer, in my opinion, than last year. But they said they're going to call it a lot closer than they did last year. So, we've been trying to tell the players, you got to keep your hands off people. You can't, be as physical as we've been in the past, because they're going to at least try to call it early in the season. I expect that's usually what happens. The first part of the season, they call everything, and then once you get towards the end, they kind of let up a little bit.
How is Linda? I know you want her to be more aggressive shooting the ball. How is it going for the first week of practice?
Well, every time she doesn't shoot it, I'm on her. She's got to be more aggressive. The other day in practice, we keep stats during practice. She only took 2 shots, so that's not good. So we want her to shoot more. We want her to be more aggressive. On all our point, Brooks being aggressive at the point guard, so we're happy about that. And Linda needs to continue to be aggressive. Crystal Leary needs to be aggressive. Avery needs to be aggressive. So we want to distribute the basketball. And last but not least, we got to get the ball into Asia Bussey. We got to get her some shots. The other day in practice, she only had 2 shots. That can't happen. I told the team after practice she at least got to get 10 to 15 shots a game, at least. So we got to do a better job of looking for her in the paint.
And obviously with Linda last year, teams backed off her like she was contagious with something.
Yeah.
That's what you don't want is people calling.
Yeah, because it hurt us. When they can play 5-on-4, that hurts us, and it hurts our offense, and people sag, and it's hard for us to run anything and get into the paint. So everybody's got to be a threat, and we've been emphasizing that in practice for the last week and a half, and we'll continue to emphasize that, and everybody needs to be a threat. Again, as far as attitude, work ethic, going hard in practice, I've been very, very pleased. We got a lot of great young ladies that work extremely hard. Looking forward to the season.
What do you think Bria Holmes is going to be one of the keys to this team this year?
Bria's
been flashes of, remember she had 18 at Iowa State.
Yeah, Bria's been practicing very, very well. I've been very pleased with Bria Holmes. All the seniors have practiced very well. Bria Holmes has practiced well, and I think she's going to have a big year for us also.
What have you asked her to work on this summer?
Well, we wanted her to work on her form shooting. Sometimes she gets the ball back on her shoulder. When she gets it out front, she shoots a lot better. Attacking more, being more under control, and not just, value the basketball a little bit more when somebody stops her. So things like that, and she's done a great job.
You think Brooks ready for a bigger role this year? I know she had the broken hand coming into last year that kind of affected her, but you've seen that she can be an effective.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I said coming in after this summer that Brooks going to play a major role in this year's team at the point guard and at the 2 guard. So absolutely, we look for big things from Brooke, and she's going to be given several opportunities, and there's no doubt in my mind she'll handle it very, very